Hey guys, well, we also welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Taurus placements. So if you have Taurus as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. So we're going to get into your reading, guys. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus placements? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of the upcoming week of the 30th of June to the 6th of July 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles, guys, and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. So thank you for bearing with me. Also, guys, I do have the windows open slightly because it is quite hot where I am. But I hope that you guys can still hear me okay. So we're going to get into your read. What's going on for Taurus placements for this week? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Wow. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Love it. Okay, so there is something really quite remarkable taking place for you in this particular week. You may have a sudden spark of inspiration, a great idea. You may feel quite revitalized in regards to your energy. I'm getting the sense of feeling incredibly motivated and driven and just wanting to get ish done, but obviously in the way that feels right and best for you and not rushing of things. So it's a sense of like taking your time, but still completing everything that it is that you're setting yourself out for in this particular week. So it's like, you know, you're not necessarily having to go hell for leather with trying to get everything done in a particular time. To do with a to-do list is what I'm actually predominantly hearing, guys. But I'm hearing you're looking good, smelling good, feeling good. There's something that you may have started recently, or you could be feeling very much called intuitively to start something new in regards to your health, or maybe even in reliance in the lines. Wow, I'm getting reliance. So potentially there may have been the sense of relying on somebody else for something, maybe to hold you accountable for starting something. You know, when it's like you go to the gym and you start off a new program, it's like you want to be going with somebody to hold you accountable, but potentially they may not been able to show up for some reason, and so therefore that reliance that you once had in regards to this person not being there to be beside you with what it is that you're doing, it's like you're taking it upon yourself and realizing, actually, as much as good that actually was to have that particular person there by my side doing of this, I feel like I've got the sense of confidence to carry this out forward on my own temporarily, unless they are not coming back to do with whatever this is with you. That's a very specific example that I'm picking up, but that could resonate for someone. If you're thinking about starting a business, okay, or to become self-employed, an entrepreneur or a content creator, this is looking really quite amazing for you, actually, with this particular energy. So you could have a lot of ideas coming through that you're wanting to kind of jot down. This would be really good for you. But what else is going on for Taurus? There's a new beginning taking place for sure. 444 just come up on the timer. You may be seeing of those numbers. What else is going on for Taurus, please? I mean, there may even be something to do with a promotion here or a new client. Or there could be somebody that's very much interested in the work that you do if you're already self-employed or a business owner, and they would love to start some sort of major collaboration with you in some way. Yeah, it's like they've recognized your work. They may have been a little bit behind the scenes potentially and kind of watching from afar, admiring from afar, but they could be making themselves known to you, and you could get some sort of offer, an opportunity, or maybe even a contract to get the ball rolling. I'm hearing in regards to this like partnership potentially with the Ace of Cups. Holy F, guys, we've had the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is looking really, really wonderful. Definitely new energy, new beginnings, new cycles unfolding for you. And I'm getting this overwhelming sense of joy, crying with tears of joy with something that is just being given to you here. And I feel like the universe is massively blessing you in this particular week, with not just one thing, but a whole host of different things that you have been, I'm hearing, having on the wish list. Whether that's something that you recently jotted down in regards to trying to manifest something in for yourself in regards to a moon cycle, or whether this is something that you had written down a long time ago, and then maybe you kind of detached from the potential outcome of receiving it, and then it actually comes through into fruition for you this week. It may even be regards to a love connection as well, right? Ten of Swords, everything is fine. And the Four of Pentacles, you may have felt really held back in some way. You've been dealing with a spot of bother, is what I'm getting, in regards to your stability, your security, maybe your career, your finances, and your health, and maybe even the love life as well. But I'm hearing the worst is over, okay? And that there is a change that's coming in, and it's been taking its time, but it's coming through for you. Look at that. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's you at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, there is somebody coming through with a tangible, solid offer to assist you so that you're getting, I'm hearing moved on up here, moving on up in the world. Or there could be an offer to do with a particular job or a contract, a business deal, whereby you may need to temporarily relocate to be in this particular area or commute to be at this particular location to see somebody face to face, to seal a deal, to sign a particular contract. Or if you've been really wanting to move, and you've been having a difficult time in regards to a current living situation, then there could be something whereby you're getting like a handout in some way, maybe through from the universe, or there's particular contacts or resources that is coming through to assist you. Maybe you applied for something, potentially like a loan, or you applied for a credit card, or you wanted to be able to change up your, I'm hearing like repayments to do with certain things, maybe to do with debts or paying back of a tax bill or something like this, so that it's a bit easier for you. There may even be information in regards to a tax rebate, like a refund. Yeah, and then that's like a really happy kind of surprise, because maybe you weren't necessarily expecting it. But I'm hearing not to necessarily spend it all at once if it does come through, because I feel like you probably are somebody that has, dealt with a dire, straight type of situation in the past, and it meant that you had to mend and make do and didn't have very much. So when this comes in, it's literally like this particular lump sum. It's going to be testing you to see how well you budget. I'm seeing a spreadsheet out on Excel, right? See whether you're budgeting, taking note of certain things to do with your finances, not overly indulging on spending, just putting it towards what you, um, wow, quintessentially need. That's not something I've ever said before. Quintessentially need, rather than everything that it is that you want, because I'm hearing that that will come, eventually. But it's important to take care of business, I'm hearing, in regards to what it is as of right now that's going to help relieve some sort of anxiety or stress or worry or concern for you in regards to a particular predicament that you might find yourself in as of right now, okay, that you've been wanting to try to get out of, okay. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups, goodness me, we're going to go from the contrast of the Ten of Swords, everything is fine, and the Ten of Cups. There is a strong possibility, 10-10 on the timer, that a move is imminent. Wow. You may not even necessarily have plans to move. Like, I'm getting that you have had, like, in the bigger picture, grand scheme of things, you have always wanted to move, but you may have not necessarily known when. You didn't know necessarily where or how something was going to come about for you. But I'm hearing, to believe in the impossible, and that the God source, universe, whoever you resonate with, can do everything, suddenly. That doesn't necessarily make logistical sense of how something could potentially unfold in our physical kind of reality here. So there may be like an up and ending of a situation to then bring in something really quite beautiful and abundant for you in the very near future. Okay, 1111 just come up on the timer. You may be seeing of those numbers. Some of you have been wanting to start your own family or move away move away from family, like move out the family home, or you're focusing on your own family if you've wow, if you've just created a family. Maybe to do with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is to do with pregnancy. So if you're, pregnant and you're looking to, what it is that you're wanting for yourself to settle down, with this new family, right? With your children, or potentially you may hear news of somebody that is pregnant, as well. What else is going on here for Taurus? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of time, effort, energy put into something that you've been trying to create for yourself. Maybe even regards to a passive stream of income or extra revenues of income for yourself. And it's like you may have started off certain things and then not got quite round to completing of what it is that you were doing. Maybe there were distractions, or potentially there were issues, and so therefore you kept on being pulled away from what it was that you were focusing on, just because of life and how it is sometimes. There could be this refocus to get this all back on track again, and once you do and you put it out there, I'm hearing publish this so others can see it. It's like your work won't have gone unnoticed. And there's a really good solid return on the investment from what it is that you've been putting in, this hard work that you've been putting in, that pays off for you. Okay. Some of you are waiting news to do with a qualification or a certificate or a course that you may have done. You're waiting on news to do with this. You're wondering whether you passed. And I'm hearing that this is positive, that's coming through for you. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, if there's something to do with completing of a course, or getting a qualification, then this is going to open up so much more for you. This may lead to a higher salary, a higher income, or definitely more revenue streams. Like you may be able to start that business, or put in a lot more to do with your business if you already have something situated here, if you're looking into that. Yeah. What would we have here that just flew out? We have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Interesting combination of cards there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming in with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Interesting. Some of you are going to truly find out who your real friends are. This may be quite shocking. 1441 just come up on the timer. So mirrored numbers may be important here. Some of you realize, whether that's to do with friends or people that you're associated with, whether that's family or whatever. Yeah, look at this with the Four of Cups, and then there's you coming out with the Knight of Pentacles. You may have been putting a lot into certain connections here or relationships, and you weren't really getting that much back in return to do with this. So there could be sudden revelations or realizations within yourself about how somebody has been, behaving or acting, or what it is that they've been saying, right? And so therefore you may be rethinking a lot here to do with a particular dynamic, with maybe a friendship or a family member, or somebody that you may be already currently in a partnership with, to do with maybe some sort of business deal, that something is a bit shady with whatever is going on here. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if somebody had tried to, steal from you in some way to do with your finances, squirrel away certain funds, or they try to take credit in some regard to do with your work, you're gonna find out about it. You're gonna find out about it. I mean, yeah. Or if there is somebody that had tried to keep certain monies hidden from you, for one reason or another, maybe it selfishly for themselves, even though it was meant to be for you, you could be finding that out relatively soon. So, for instance, if something was meant to be left for you, or it was left for you, but yet you didn't necessarily receive it through like an inheritance or a will, or it wasn't passed down to you, could have even been like a sentimental gift from like an elderly relative or someone that had passed. You may be finding out about that. There could potentially be like a lawyer or somebody that gets in contact with you. Yeah. Somebody may have wanted you to be unbalanced in a scenario, or the things that have been going on haven't really been happening in your favor. And because there's been the sense of intrusion of this person and their energy trying to switch things up to make it um, appear to go in their favor, something to go in their favor, and for you to have been, struggling longer than you should have been struggling for. So somebody has purposely done of something here to cause some sort of extra havoc or chaos or upset in your life. And you could be catching wind of whatever this is relatively soon. And I'm hearing you may actually be quite surprised who the culprit is. Gosh, that sounds really quite heavy here, guys. But I've just that's what I've heard with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, who's been the one that has been Wow, why did I just hear shifting the figures? Shifting the figures? So, for instance, it's like if you're in a business partnership with somebody, or like it's like the running of a family business, somebody has been not necessarily putting the correct amounts to do with on a data sheet to submit in. I mean, that's fraud. That's fraud. Or there's like embezzlement here. Who on earth has been doing this? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy may be significant. There's divine timing in this. There's a karmic cycle completing here, and whatever must go up must come down. So if you've been the one that's having this downward spiral, or really the season of struggle in your life, you're about to have the upswing. And if somebody thought that they could go about their business and keep everything like undercover here, or in the dark, then they thought wrong, because I'm hearing the cat's out the bag to do with this one. And so therefore they're going to be found out. And yeah, there's a lot that's unfolding here. Gosh, obviously with these messages, guys, they are general. Only take what you feel resonates, but I'd be very intrigued to find out or know from you if any of these messages potentially resonate. Okay, wow. The devil, Capricorn energy. I mean, I just heard somebody say closer to home. There could have been somebody who was very greedy. Somebody very greedy. I'm definitely getting like karmic family members or something like this. Somebody had done something in the dark and they were keeping certain things hidden on purpose from you, but you're about to find out. Yeah, wow, with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, somebody may have been trying to cause some sort of roadblocks in your life using I don't know, like dark magic or spell work or doing of something here. Um, Maybe to get you in this energy of uncertainty or confusion, or to look the other way or not see exactly what was going on. Um, yeah, somebody may have done this a while ago, or this has been playing a big impact on you and your energy for longer than you think and feel that it has been. Yeah, look at this, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. There's you with the Three of Cups. I'm hearing that saying, keeping your friends close but your enemies closer. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but okay. So there's definitely been something dodgy or shady going on here. or if there's not anything to do with, you know, a financial implication involved here. Somebody has just been, I'm hearing, reveling in the energy of seeing you have a hard time because it makes them feel better about themselves. I'm also getting jealousy as well because somebody knows the light that you innately hold and how healing your energy is and how successful and prosperous and abundant that you actually are destined to be and you were always meant to be. But it's like you may have felt like potentially giving up on what it is that you were trying to create for yourself or on your path in some way. This is what these other energies wanted. But I'm hearing that particular cycle has come to an end with the world. I mean, this is the last card of the major arcana. So Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius coming through. I'm hearing this whole scenario is done and over with the Ace of effing Swords. Blimey. Oh gosh, if there's been certain secrets or truths that have been hidden here, oh my gosh, to prevent you from moving yourself forward or to keep you stuck, you're about to have this major elevation, major growth. It's like somebody or people saw like how you were always going to be somebody that's incredibly affluent, right? Somebody who's wealthy, somebody who's rich in all areas in life. And I don't know why I heard somebody try to destiny swap with you or get whatever it is that you were going to be receiving for themselves, but them thinking and feeling that they haven't got to go and do the work in the same way that you have, because I feel like you've done a lot of internal healing here. You're about to be broken free from some sort of shackles and chains to do with a situation that you may have felt enslaved in. And I was hearing breaking the chains. You've broken the chains to do with a karmic cycle or a karmic loop, or something has unfolded here with the effing Empress again. Taurus, Libra. We have Divine Feminine now coming through. Some of you may resonate with this energy. Now, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, but this is someone that's comfortable. They're meant to have, have it all, right? That soft life, that easy life. You were always destined to receive whatever this was, and others saw it and didn't like it. Wow. Oh, okay. I feel really uncomfortable with that, but I just heard somebody has known since birth, since your birth, that you were special, that you were meant. I'm hearing to change the whole, like, the family lineage, like breaking generational curses. Oh, wow. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands. Somebody was envious and knew about what it was that you were meant to be kind of up to in this lifetime, and they wanted it for themselves. I feel like I'm shaking, guys, and they didn't want you to see what it was that you were actually meant to be having in your life. I'm actually shaking, guys. Somebody tried to prevent you from moving on forward on this path of yours, but we have Cancer coming through here with the Chariot, and we're in Cancer season and also soon to be in the month of July in regards to this week. And look, not even the next card, but Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's you. You're going to be walking away from certain people, places and things here, and with you making this dramatic shift and change in your life, it's like you're automatically detaching from these negative or darker forces or energies in regards to these karmic individuals, and everything is opening up for you. And I'm hearing the expansion and growth and progression in your life is just on another level here. Holy F. Last cards, please. Yeah, I mean, you can have the world at your fingertips. The world at your fingertips. The world is your oyster. Whatever it is that you've been enduring here, even to a certain degree, if you've not had full knowledge of this, holy F. Look at your major arcana just come out again, Taurus, on the side. Look at this. somebody tried to block you or create setbacks or delays, provide extra challenges, because they always knew the authority that you innately had. And I'm hearing the higher calling on your life, and that you would be the one to bring about change. And somebody didn't want this sense of change, but I'm hearing the change was always inevitable, and you're the one that had the key to unlocking and making these massive changes take place. Holy moly. You may be feeling called to wear red at this time, or there's something being healed in regards to the root chakra that is highly significant. There may have been somebody trying to create a block to do with the root chakra, maybe even the sacral chakra as well, is what I'm getting. Okay. I'm getting the lower three chakras. Okay. Somebody wanted you to abandon post. Wow. Abandon post? Somebody wanted you to give up or think and feel like you were delusional in some sort of way, that what you were doing was the wrong thing, and for you to retract back into your old life or stay on an older timeline. But I'm hearing that's not the case. I'm hearing you've quantum leaped, you've jumped timelines. Yeah, you've mastered something here with the Three of Pentacles. Your whole physical reality and existence is about to dramatically shift. And I'm hearing you've been up against a lot of spiritual warfare here. You've been up against it, but you've built the sense of a solid character about yourself, and now you're getting ready to receive with that Six of Pentacles, because you carried on, you didn't give up, and you remained consistent with what it was that you were pursuing here, what it is that you believed in. And so therefore the universe is going to be blessing you. The universe knows that you're incredibly tired here, but you're going to be massively compensated for everything that you may have felt like that wasn't fair, and that you had experienced a period of time of lack or loss. And these others, oh wow, I'm hearing you're about to sit and feast at this beautiful table with this spread, like this buffet like spread of food and drink and everything. Like, I'm hearing a feast for kings as an example. And I'm hearing these others, they're not going to be able to sit at your table. I feel like you're going to have the whole thing to yourself, and these others are going to sit on the sidelines and watch you eat, and you're going to have more than enough. And these others are going to be feeling, I'm hearing sick. I'm hearing it didn't work. I'm hearing it never was going to work. So, wow. Anyway, this has been very powerful energy, guys, and obviously only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But we have strong Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, evidently coming through. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, pretty much all the signs, mind you. 10-10, so a cycle closing out. We have 1-1-1, 7-7-7, 8-8-8, 6-6-6, 3-3-3. May be very important here, but that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you, and you don't miss out on future updates or content on the channel. And last but not least, if you feel inclined to do so and you're intrigued, please feel free to check out the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in your birth chart for the other zodiac weekly readings that I provide to gain that further insight and more messages. But hope you have a wonderful week. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.